the first thing after importing the picture is to straighten it. So this is me using automatic crop tool to straighten the picture. And the next thing is selecting the preset. So I didn't just choose the easiest preset so that it will be just easy. No, I intentionally chose the one that I know didn't perfectly fit well, so that I would do a lot of tweaking, so you would see in case the preset that you have does not automatically fit your picture, so you won't just straight away and think it's not working. So yeah, so timeless it is. So I chose timeless. Then this is me doing just basic auto correction on the tone. That's adjusting the exposure, white. And this is me masking the subject from the background. The purpose of this is so I can edit the subject separately, then I can also color grade the background separately. So this is me removing a little bit of the selection that was not supposed to be included in the subject selection. So that is the background that was mistakenly selected because I did the selection automatically. So this is me now doing a little bit of tone correction, tone adjustment on the subject, adjusting the highlights, adjusting the exposure, so you see that this is basically on the subject only. So adjusting the highlights, the white, the saturation. Then now this is me repeating the same process, but this time around inverting it, selecting the subject, then inverting it so that I can select only the background. But also, unfortunately, some parts of the picture were selected that were not supposed to be selected. So this is me trying to remove those parts of the picture using a brush tool. So I'm removing those selections. You can see the leg and also some part of the dress, but I even forgot to remove this one, so you can see that already. So that's my mistake, but it didn't really affect it at the end of the day. So this is me removing a part of the selection that is not supposed to be affected with the adjustment that I want to do on the background of the image. So now the background has been selected separately and the subject selected separately. So this is me working on the background layer only. So I reduced the highlight, reduced the exposure also, then also the temperature, so that it will be a little bit cool, because it is too warm for what I want to achieve, or what I wanted to achieve with this picture. So I wanted something really cool and nice, but just their skin popping out. So I was able to achieve that by reducing by making it cool, by reducing the temperature to be a little bit cool. So this is me working on the shadows and the temperature and also the tints, so just to bring it down a little bit towards the thing. So this adjustment are just on the background. Now I have switched back to the subject, then also working on the temperature of the image. So this is basically only affecting the subject, adjusting the temperature, just basic tone correction, bringing up the shadows a little bit to reduce the dark side in the image. And this is what we've been able to achieve so far. How we've been able to tweak the preset to give us what we have right now, so you can see the difference. It's even different from where we first applied the preset to what we have now, and this is very beautiful. So this is me trying to work on the color tone now. That's the HSL color. So this gives you the opportunity to adjust each color separately, either the hue or the saturation or the luminance. So the luminance, as we all know, affects the light. Saturation affects the intensity of the color. So this is me turning down the saturation of yellow a little bit, just trying to find the balance between it, because you know skin tone falls between the red, orange, and sometimes yellow, depending on the nature of the picture. Yeah, so that's me just trying to get the balance between the color tone and the effect of the other colors in the image. So this is me working on the orange, and now I'm back to the white and the basic tone adjustments, working on the exposure, turning down the exposure. Guys, please like, comment, and also share to your friends. Also subscribe and hit the notification button so you can get notified when I drop a video. So the basic thing is you just have to try it. Don't be scared to work on your panel. Take it up, take it down, check it, try to figure out which one you think will be better. Don't be scared to push the sliders. Don't be scared to push the sliders. There's always a Ctrl-Z to bring it back to where it was before you started, you know, pushing the sliders. And this is me going back to the separation, the masked subject and background, to work on them separately, just to adjust little things from them again. So you see that the first one I did does not mean that I would not come back here, because if I do a little thing and I want to come back and check to be sure that what I did is still very much making sense. So this is the before and the after. So this is the picture that was imported on the left side. This is the before, and on the right, which is the after, this is what we have after the little color grading with the preset and tweaking the preset. So you see that it's a huge difference already, even without doing too much, just the basic adjustment, separating the subject from the background, working on the subject, working on the background, making the background a little more cooler than it was in the original picture, so that I can pop this subject out. Those were the things I basically did, and that is how I got this stunning picture that I got a lot of comments on. So this is it, guys. That's all I did.